Alright everybody, welcome back. I'm not quite at the 2-a-week pace yet, but this one came out faster than the last one, alright? Okay. Alright, I'd like to thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Honestly, I really appreciate it. If you got somebody that might like this, share it. If you have shared it, thank you very much for sharing it. Every little bit helps. Got a small little channel, hoping to grow it up a little bit bigger. But hey, one day at a time, right? So, what I want to do in this video is roughly get the neck shaped out, possibly put in the control cavity from the body, on the back of the body, but I don't know. Time will tell what we get done, alright? Thanks a lot. Enjoy.
Just trying to open up the neck pocket. It was a little sloppy. Fix that up a little bit. Now I have to find the hole that I originally put in there for the pickup. Luckily, my construction experience came into play. Anytime you have solid wood, it's going to be more of a thud. So you just listen for the higher pitched area, and that's your hollow point. And after that, I just decided to take these little nubs back and finish the pickup cavity out with a chisel. I had just sharpened my chisel, and I love playing with sharp chisels. So here I'm establishing a knife wall, which keeps a consistent line. That would be the line that I made with the knife. Keeps a nice clean edge up on the surface, and then you just slowly pare back to it. Here, I'm just trying to get the tips off. And then I'll just take little bits off, pare it off until I get back to the line that I drew with my knife. It gives a more clean look to the top of it. And if the wood's too hard, you can always just slice your chisel through it like this. It's a lot easier than trying to fight it, because when you fight it, that's when it slips and causes all sorts of damage. Just getting the mark out for my wings, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use a chisel, put a little knife wall around the whole thing, and then use the chisel and just slowly chip it out. Now, when I got to the bottom here, I noticed that it was a little shallow. I had to go down maybe another 3/16 or so. So I figured as long as I had the chisel still in my hand, I'd just clean it out real quick with the chisel. You want to go down on each side to depth, and then it's just a matter of cleaning out the middle. Don't forget when you're doing this to include the wings. Pass down the middle, and that should take care of it. And just do the same thing on the other side. I find it easier to get one half of it done to depth first, and then just make the other side match it. And I finally figured out what I'm doing for that bottom horn to shorten that up a little bit. So here I'm just trimming off that excess. And in the process, I'm trying to duplicate it up on the top horn. I'm still waiting for my replacement sander. Can't find a sander anywhere. Now we're going to shave the neck. I cut it to about a 2 mil from the fretboard. Now I'm just getting rid of that and finalizing the width. A lot easier to use a plane for me. Looks like that plane needs to be cleaned up. The sides are getting kind of rusty. And then just getting a rough idea of neck profile. Eyeball the value. I haven't decided yet if I want to do a diamond value or the, I don't know, the standard C, I guess it is, backwards C. I did a diamond on the last guitar I did, so I might do a C on this one. It's time for a new bandsaw blade. This one was screaming quite a bit during this cut, so it's time to retire it. Now for this I used a combination of the facet method that like Ben Crow and a lot of people use now, and doing a radius at the neck and then doing it at the 12th fret and then making the two lines meet. So this is kind of like a marriage of both. Now here I'm putting in the radius and behind the first fret, and then I'll do the same. I'll put the same rough radius that I want at the 12th fret, and I'll just make a straight line between them. Once you get it flat, then I think this is 80 or 100 grit. Then I put the pencil marks on there to make sure that once the pencil line comes off, you know it's all going to be flat. So, and then I did notice a couple areas that were still proud of the fretboard, so took care of that with the saw rasp and then re-hit it with the sandpaper. I guess that wasn't good enough. So I hit it again. And then again with the 80, and then that's 120, and then I'll hit 220 after that. Trimming the back of the headstock. I had a really big nub on the back. I don't know why. That's what I'm getting off now. I think a blade must have twisted or something halfway through. See, at this point, I'm still not sure what I want to do, if I want to do the diamond or the C, so I just left a big chunk there. And then once I got to the chiseling part, I was like, we'll do a C. Make sure you're taking small little shavings off of this. You don't need to rush this. This is where your finish comes from. If you're doing it right, you can have a finished surface with just a chisel. But make sure you don't go too deep, because then you'll have a little pocket right up there behind the first fret. If you bring that volume too deep, it'll go down and then pop back up for your fretboard width. You don't want that. I had a high spot right in the middle. That's what I'm taking care of here. Once I figured out I was doing the half circle thing there, then I went back to finishing up the back of the headstock. Looks like my scraper needs to be sharpened. You shouldn't have that much dust. It should be tiny wood shavings, not dust. Oh, that's a little better. There's a little bow in the center. The center maple section gotta add a little bow in it, so that's what I was trying to get rid of there.
we got done what we could. We got the neck probably, I don't know, 75, 80% done. Just need to clean this up a little bit, clean up the volute. I really wanted to get this fitted to the neck pocket, but hey, I want to get the videos out a little faster too, so you got to make a sacrifice somewhere. Alright, so again, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, share, do all that fancy YouTube stuff to help the channels. And as soon as this is done, I'll be starting my great guitar build off, which my wood shut up. It's sitting over there in a corner wondering why I'm not playing with it. Alright, hey, watch it. Till next time.